Welcome everybody to the channel, 2BC Garage. Today we're going to the Horsepower Rodeo out in Winfield, Kansas. It's going to be a bunch of burnout cars, a bunch of car shows, and there's some drifting involved as well.
It's hosted by Westen Chaplin, and it's just going to be a big burnout party, and it's going to be fun.
Stay tuned for the videos we're going to show you. Thanks.
Come on, this key's not strong enough.
It's not sharp.
No. Come on. None of these cans suck, one of the two.
Chevy key isn't the best way to do it.
Thank you for everyone for being on.
Blaine has shotgunned this Red Bull here that he's planning on taking in, but there was no outside food or drinks, so he just decided to shotgun it instead of taking it back to the car.
I'm not wasting a...
This was pretty early into the event where you can see a lot of people at the vendors and Texas Drift Academy taking ride-alongs on that drift pad over there that they set up. And this was early into the event. Later it gets a lot more packed. You can see the line back there and the big burnout pit. The grandstands weren't really full because it was hours before they started burning out. And with that, we're going to move on to all the action in the burnout pad and hope you enjoy.
You guys trying to see Helen? All right, guys. Let's make some noise, Colin.
I saved the best video for last because I absolutely loved this second gen just shredding tires. As a second gen owner myself, it was just awesome to see this car in the burnout pit, and he did such a good job. As you can tell, the crowd loved seeing that car run, and it was one of the best of the night. And with that, we're going to go into the drive home in the outro.
If you're seeing this, thank you for at least skipping to this part, bare minimum. But
If you're still watching, thank you for watching to the end of the video.
thank you. We do appreciate that.
We had a lot of fun going for about 7 hours to watch all the high horsepower cars catch on fire and blow motors and blow tires.
It's a lot of tire popping. There was. Those Nittos did not stand a chance.
As much as my ears are now popping.
Oh, dude, I have a ringing just happening in my ears right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to stop. It hasn't stopped for a
So
while.
we had a lot of fun. I think Westen's event was a huge success, and I hope it's something that happens again soon. Of course, we got spoiled with it being in Winfield, Kansas.
Yes.
Instead of California or something, which is awesome for Westen to do.
Yeah, having that here was an amazing just opportunity for us all, because usually in this part of, Kansas and part of the world that we're at, it doesn't have too many burnouts. It really doesn't have a whole lot of tracks. Like, we have to travel besides our 2 local tracks for any drifting or drag racing. So it's really nice to have something local that's not too far. And I think with how well this popped off, I wouldn't doubt that there's going to be more.
Yeah.
Relatively close, or if not in the same spot as last time. You kind of got to go bigger and better each time. So if that's the case, I'm super excited for next year. Gonna bring the wife and kids and kind of make a family trip out of it.
Yep, I'd definitely like to do more if it comes next time. Do more to get involved with it.
Yeah, media passes are a plus. Earplugs are a massive plus.
Yes.
and probably some face masks. So that wasn't like, I thought about it, but I didn't think it was going to be as smoky as it was. I figured with Kansas being windy, well, the wind was blowing directly at us into the stands.
Polarized glasses to where you can see a little bit in the smoke.
So I didn't notice that either. We had gotten some polarized glasses, and you could kind of cut through a little bit. iPhones do a very well job at cutting through the smoke as well.
Most of the video was shot with my phone, so sorry.
We'll have a few in there of mine, battery life and all.
Yeah.
I think this was probably one of the better events that Drake and I have been to. I don't see it.
It was a beautiful day out.
Yeah, I don't see it being easily topped. I think something's going to be crazy to be able to top that one.
Yeah.
But we had guys from Australia, like fresh off the boat. Like it came in this week, if not Friday. And this event was on Saturday. So we had some friends down under, as they like to say. But amazing event. I honestly couldn't think of a better way to spend a Saturday. Can't hear nothing, but we had a good time.
Yep. Definitely helps seeing all the cars and the drift cars, and I got to see a second gen Camaro. Definitely helps give you a little bit more motivation to start working on your car again. Sometimes we get in that low spot where we get busy and we just don't want to work on the car, but stuff like this helps a lot to where it's like, I want to go work on the car now.
He's probably going to not drop me off at my house. But no, we're just the average car guys. We spend most of our money on bills, groceries. Like, we get very little to be thrown at our cars. It's not like we have this, lump sum of money that we can just throw at cars and get everything fixed. So it's all slow, steady, like, and you do get into that rut of just like, you feel like you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish. You can't, get into the garage as much as you want to.
Every time I think I'm going to, like, every time I want to buy car parts, and if I do buy them, I feel like the next month I'm fucking stressed out on bills. Stuff like that.
And then you get into the garage after you've spent all this money, and then something goes wrong, and you just have that frustration over and over and over again when you start tearing into things. So this was a nice little reminder, why we do things, why we love cars, horsepower, loud engines. This is what keeps us going. So there you go. That's a great way to end the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I don't know if I did that in the right order, but that's what we need to do. And if you want to hit the notification bell for when we actually post a video, you can see it and it'll pop up on your screen. That would be very helpful to us too. And we just appreciate you guys for watching the video. We have fun making them, few and far between that we actually do make them. We actually enjoy doing this and trying to get into a schedule, but balancing, life, kids, family, everything, work. Yeah,
for me.
That eats a lot of our time. I'm on third, he's on first, so we don't get too much time to be able to actually get into a garage together. So that motivation does lack, but we do appreciate any like, any comment, and all of our subscribers. I think we're 60?
84 subscribers right now. And you could be the 85th.
You could be the 80th. Well, if you do it quick enough.
Yep.
Then you'll be the 86th or the 87th.
Hit that right now.
But yeah, right now. We appreciate it. Thank you guys.
See you guys in the next video.
Peace.
Bye.